Big victory for today for the Robins, 2-0 against Worcester City, 5 straight wins on the bounce, and we're talking to our new signing, Danny Boshall. Danny, it was a very close first half today, but early in the second half we got a bit of momentum, and the 2 goals came at a really good time for us.
Yeah, I think they come out and had a good go in first half. Obviously, they were sort of like had the wind behind them. I think obviously it told a little bit. Stewie's made a great save when they probably could have gone 1-0 up, but I think we had a few chances just after that, didn't we? Reeves hit post and a couple of little bits and bob, but I think to go in half time, obviously like against the wind at 0-0, I think we were happy.
And once the first goal did come, a little bit of controversy about it. It looked like maybe the first effort, I think, from Simon Richmond might have been over the line. It was certainly very, very close, but no doubt about Nicky's effort.
Yeah, I think it looked well over from where I was as well, yeah. But obviously, like you said, it's come rebounding to Nicky and he's finished it off well. So I think getting that early goal in the second half, and then I think we pushed on from there.
And then within a few minutes, we've got the second goal. Good jump by Luca Haven and another great finish, really. Clever finish from Damien.
Yeah, I mean, I think how many he's got this season now must be 38. Well, that tells its own story. He's always, he's always there on the spot, in around the box, fox in the box, if you want to call him that. And like I said, 38. I think once we got that second, I think we'll look comfortable after that.
This is your second game for Altrincham. You made your debut at Colwyn Bay last week. That was a difficult pitch to play, and then obviously got new players to get to know. How have you settled in so far?
Yeah. Obviously, it was my first game last week. I haven't played since I think 14th of Jan, I think. So I haven't played for 2 months. I haven't even trained for kicked a ball for 2 months. So obviously keep yourself as fit as you can, but it's not the same as playing. So and it was a heavy pitch at Colwyn Bay as well. So I was feeling it second half, but I just need to get through these first 3-4 games and try and get back into it as quickly as possible and help obviously Altrincham get into the playoffs.
And obviously you're an experienced player with Guiseley, played against us twice last season and earlier this season. What's your overall impressions of Altrincham as a team? Yeah,
they're a good side. They're a very good side. I mean, we played them earlier on its season here, and like we've just been talking about before, we did actually play really well on the night. They're a good side, young side as well, and probably like obviously manager says, just bringing a little bit of experience in myself and stuff, to blend it with these young lads. But yeah, like I said, with Reevesy, Clee on left, and Jimmy on right. I think we're looking good. To be fair, I think we're looking good.
Obviously, we've got to play Guiseley, hopefully on Tuesday, but that's looking in doubt already with the weather. And, of course, you can't play in that game, which is a bit disappointing.
Yeah, it's disappointing because, obviously, I wanted to try to play as many games as I can. I knew, obviously, with things that had gone on, that they were never going to let us play, so I obviously missed that one. But, to be honest, I don't think it'll be on. I don't think it'll be on, weather over there. So then, yeah, it's disappointing to miss that. But then, obviously, there's a game, Good Friday, and, obviously, hopefully we picked for that one.
And it is a bit disappointing what's happened at Guiseley for you, but good for us because it's allowed you to come to Moss Lane. You've been a mainstay of the Guiseley side for a good while now, and certainly one of the players that Nick Leeson had picked out when I interviewed him after the Guiseley game last season. And I'm sure you were looking forward to finishing second in the league and hopefully getting into the conference, but unfortunately it's not quite worked out for you.
No, obviously things have gone on between me and the manager. Obviously don't need to go into it. And then I got told to, as well as going on transfer list, got told to stay away from club, so that's been difficult because, like I say, I haven't been playing or doing anything. But yeah, it's disappointing. But in it from my apprentice days at Oldham, he were a full-time pro, and he used to cart me to and from Bradford and what have you sometimes. So I've known him a long time. Obviously, when I got the call from him, there was no hesitation coming to obviously play for him. Obviously, Altrincham, which is one of the biggest clubs in this league, if not the biggest.
And what do you make of the run for the playoffs? Obviously, we're fighting it out with a few other teams: Harrogate, Gainsborough, Trinity, Halifax Town, Brackley, even Bradford, who've won today at Boston. Very good winner on the fringe of things. It's going to be fairly close. Yeah,
it's going to be very close. I think Halifax have obviously got a few games in hand, so you'd have thought, obviously, the form they're in at the moment, you wouldn't have thought they'd not be in the playoffs. So I think there's probably 3-4 teams maybe batting it out for that maybe one spot. But obviously, Brackley have tailed off a little bit, so what we've got to do is keep our sights on obviously Brackley and see where we finish really. But I think what I've seen and things like that, I think if we keep playing like that and get grinding them wins out, there shouldn't be a problem.
9 games to go now, 4 at home and 5 away. It's Vauxhall Motors on Good Friday and then a big game at Chester on Easter Monday. So it's a big weekend next weekend.
Yeah, we've obviously got Vauxhall Friday. Wanting 3 points there. obviously taking momentum into, you know, going to Chester on Monday and trying to get something there as well. So yeah, it's a big weekend, and obviously if we can come out with at least 4 points out of that weekend, I think we'll be happy.